everybody. As you can see, we have clearly ditched the truck here for tonight. We are going to roll in the quiet comfort of my BMW instead, and we are going to go down and check out a really sweet truck. I've been promising you guys this video for actually almost a year, and I feel pretty bad about it. As you probably remember, my good friend Andy has a really sweet Denali HD LML Duramax, and you've seen it on the dyno, and he also just completely waxed me on our little dirt drag there that we did. And basically, I promised you a video a long time ago on it, and we finally are just now getting to it. It's the middle of May. It just rained a whole lot here, and so nobody's in the field, so we got some time here, so we're gonna go ahead and take a good look at this truck. All right, so here we go. It's a 2015 LML Denali HD Duramax, and what I love about this truck is just how simple and clean it is. You know, it doesn't have super wide tires. It doesn't even have 20 by 12s on it. They're 20 by 10s. You know, it's not on a huge lift. It's nothing crazy, but at the same time, it's just really, really elegant. All right, so let's go with the body first. So these trucks are pretty black from the get-go, but at the same time, he did have to color match this guy here as well as the grille. I think the grille's actually off of a half-ton, and then obviously then had to black out the emblem as well. But other than that, it's pretty stock, right? Removed any kind of badging, anything like that. They do have 20 by 10 fuel Triton D211s on it. Like I say, I love that it's a 20 by 10. I gave them a lot of crap for it at the beginning, but at the same time, it sticks out just a little bit, but not enough that it's gonna throw rocks all over everything. I know I struggle with that a lot, so it's nice to see that it doesn't have that, as well as amp steps. And other than that, it's pretty stock on the outside. Color match the mirrors, that kind of stuff. But you know, you see the truck and it's just really, really clean. Got just a little bit of flare on it, so you notice it. But other than that, it's just really, really nice. Now the truck does look like it is lifted just a little bit, but it's actually not. There are some 33s on here, so the torsion keys are cranked up just a little bit. But other than that, the suspension is totally stock. However, there is some pretty sweet goodies underneath the front and in the rear. All right, so Andy actually just got these installed today. We got brand new Cognito upper control arms, as well as Bilstein 5100 shocks here. You also look how beautiful this frame is. All that was just redone here just a little bit ago, and everything's just super clean and it looks super sharp. Now the last thing to talk about on suspension is just the set of Reaper traction bars that are sitting here on the back. They're also powdered illusion cherry, just like all the other accenting colors in the truck. It is making like 650 to 700 horse, so you're going to have something to plant that rear end. Also a great shot of the amp steps right here. I'm actually super jealous of these. I need to get a set and I haven't done it yet, and they are just super nice. Love having a set of bars, just don't like to see them, and that's the perfect solution. One thing I did forget to mention, because it's kind of hard to see, you can see the sump right there, and there is also a fast pump sitting right underneath there. Obviously, if you want to make that kind of horsepower, you're going to need more than just the CP3 in the truck. And really, guys, that's all there is. He's done an awesome job of just keeping it super clean on the outside of the truck. It's just enough that you want to look at it. But other than that, it's super, super clean, and that's why it's just so elegant. The only thing you can see is that there is a 5-inch MBRP sticking out there just to tell you there's something else going on. But other than that, all the other goodies are under the hood. Here we go. All right, so this is the coolest thing about this truck is it's still a fixed vane truck. As you can see, that's an S400. This is an S463 with an 83 millimeter turbine and a 0.90 aspect ratio. It's coupled with a 5-inch Whirly custom fab intake, as well as 60% over injectors from Exergy and a 10 millimeter Exergy CP3 pump. You see there's just a little bit of extra bling in it. You know, you got the crossover coolant pipe as well as the coolant reservoir, brake cover, or brake reservoir, cover and that kind of stuff. But other than that, it's pretty clean. I just love how big that charger is. You think about it, my charger and his charger are technically the same size. Mine's a 64, his is a 63 or 64, but look how much bigger that S400 looks under there, and it is amazing. So I'm thinking I probably need to do something similar to that. But overall, it's just a super clean setup. Got the amp step box there in the corner, but other than that, this whole engine bay is just really, really clean. So like I mentioned before, this truck is like a 650 to 700 horsepower range. Basically last year on the dyno, if you remember that video, the truck made about 650 horsepower that day, and we felt like that was just a little bit low for what we were expecting out of the 60% overs and the S463 that was in there. Granted, an S463 is not the world's biggest charger, but it does have a 83 millimeter housing, turbine housing. Decent AR, it's not huge, but you know, it wasn't bad, and so we were really kind of expecting to see every bit of 700 out of it. That dyno wasn't that great. I did not perform very well there myself, neither did Aaron's twin turbo truck. So we're kind of hoping to get it back onto something a little bit better this year and see where it's at. So I would say it's every bit of a 700 horse truck. Right now it's 650 as far as that's what the sheet will tell us, but we know that it runs really well. I've taken a couple rides in it, and it once it spools up, it sounds amazing, and it performs just as well. So here's the other great thing about newer trucks. They got cool things like remote start. sounds so good. That's what's the best thing about it, is that you got all the beauty and all the great things about an LML and a newer truck, but we're still got that great fixed vane sound at the same time. Seriously guys, this truck sounds absolutely amazing and it looks fantastic. If you want to see more of it, you can get on Instagram. The Duramax Farmer is Andy's Instagram handle. Please do go ahead and go take a look at that. I've been trying to get him to go sled pulling with me and do other cool things, but he's kind of a girl, so he hasn't done that yet. So we're hoping to be able to do that either this year. We'll see, like I say, I keep saying this in every single video. We'll see what happens for the rest of the year, right? We just don't know yet. But other than that, guys, if you like this truck, please give the video a like. Please go ahead and go check out Andy's Instagram page. It is a beautiful truck and it deserves some love. So thanks for watching. Have a great night.